everybody. Welcome to Jurassic Park. Let's talk. Jurassic Park is one of the most famous movies of all time, directed by Steven Spielberg and released June 11th of 1993. And Matt, I know just like me, you love this movie.
I'm gonna just right off the bat, 10 out of 10. This is an absolute perfect movie. There is nothing wrong with this movie. It means so much to me. I've seen this movie 1,000 times, and well, that's an exaggeration, but you know what I mean. I can watch this movie back to back every single day. I can recite I absolutely love Jurassic Park. Just something about a dinosaur theme park and perfectly casted. Perfect movie.
No, I'm going to echo everything Matt just said. Me and Matt disagree on a lot of movies, but when it comes to Jurassic Park, we're in a complete agreement on this. This is a 10 out of 10. Perfect film. It's got an amazing score. It's shot beautifully. They cast it perfectly. And the thing that makes this movie even more incredible is that Steven Spielberg won the Academy Award for Best Film that year, but not for Jurassic Park. He won it for Schindler's
List, yeah.
Yeah, so that he had the best 1993 you could ever imagine. He released Jurassic Park and Schindler's List in the same year.
Just Spielberg alone. Come on, Jaws.
E.T. I mean, no, this is one of the best directors we've ever had.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, Indiana Jones, like, this guy's got credentials just up the ass. Unbelievable. We can't say a bad thing about it. And the fact that this movie has, what do we have? Sam Neill, Laura Dern, Jeff Goldblum. It's just some of the best actors, and I think this is probably their most famous movie for all three of them, if I had to guess.
Yeah, when you think of Jeff Goldblum, you think of him in Jurassic Park with the chest hanging out of the shirt, just being the cocky rock star that he was referred to as, and he's the voice of reason in the movie. But who is the main character of this movie? Because
I would think that it's just all ensemble, but maybe the dinosaurs. Like, you gotta...
So I was listening to the Kind of Funny podcast or in review about this movie, and they put a fact out that there's only 11 minutes of dinosaurs in this movie.
Yeah.
So, I mean, is it the dinosaurs? But
I feel like that's what sold the movie was the dinosaurs.
A movie called Jurassic Park about dinosaurs. And how long is this movie? It's about 2 hours.
It's a 2-hour film. This is
and
a classic.
And there's only 11 minutes of dinosaurs on the screen. Like, you know, it's an amazing movie if you could actually enjoy this movie and love it and talk about it to this day, and it has such a cultural impact, and there's only 11 minutes worth of dinosaurs.
Well, he did it before. He did it with Jaws. Same thing.
Yeah,
you don't see
Jaws
the shark
too.
that much. He just knows how to build tension and get the most out of his actors, and it's just...
And what was this, 95?
93.
93.
And this
the CGI is...
It's better than The Lost World, which came out 5 years later. It's unbelievable. Like, the CGI holds up, given he does mix it with some practical effects, like when the T-Rex...
A lot of it was practical, yeah.
Yeah, when he's knocking around the Explorer and, like, biting the tire. That's a practical T-Rex that was done, but that combination and not overly using the CGI makes the effects still last.
Well, I read something that any full-body dinosaur is usually CGI, and any part of a dinosaur is going to be practical effect.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section, but I know you'll appreciate this. The special effects, the practical effects, were done by Stan Winston, who you'll know from The Terminator. He did those effects too.
Really?
Yeah, same guy. He's a big practical effects guy, so he's the best. He's known as the best, so you bring in the best, and I think he did a great job.
I mean, just the people behind the scenes. So it's Spielberg directed, John Williams scored it.
The score.
Talk about the effects guy. I mean...
Now, we're both Star Wars fans, and we're both Jurassic Park.
The Avengers made this movie. You know, the Avengers of filmmakers.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, is this your favorite John Williams score? Like, because nothing can actually make me more emotional than when they go up to the dinosaurs.
For the first time
and
in
then
the Jeep?
When he's got the sunglasses, he's shaking, and he turns Laura Dern's head towards
I'm getting chills thinking about it right now. Like, I mean, Star Wars and the Duel of Fates, and it's so close. John Williams, for sure, is my favorite person to make a score.
Because I'm going to tell you right now, Jurassic Park or Jaws, Harry Potter or Star Wars, those are not my favorite. I'll tell you what my favorite John Williams score is. That's E.T.
E.T.'s good too. Yeah, they're all good.
He just knows, and him and Spielberg together, it's like, imagine.
But over Jurassic Park?
I don't know.
That
might be my favorite piece of that he's ever made, because
just that reveal of the first dinosaur.
It still gives me chills.
To Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
You have a T-Rex.
They're all so excited.
Oh my god, I can only just the excitement we had. Oh,
and Mr. DNA.
They sold it. It's fantastic. 10 out of 10. It's a perfect movie. Everything about it is just amazing.
Yeah, I can't disagree. I just can't. I love this movie. We both watched it this week, and I wanted to watch it again right after.
Yeah, I can watch it right now, no problem.
No, this
is up there with the Terminator for me.
Yeah.
And it's...
When I was a kid, I burnt the hell out of this VHS.
Oh, yeah,
I watched it so many times.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then, when the sequel came out, I was so excited because I was such a big Jurassic Park fan. I mean, Matt has a Jurassic Park t-shirt on. I think I have like 3. I just didn't bring them with me. It's just... this is a movie that's almost 30 years old, and it's just so good.
And the funny thing is, no one has really ever made another dinosaur movie aside from Jurassic Park. Like, think about it.
Not in the most recent years.
I mean, there's like Godzilla and stuff like that. But that's really it. Like,
Pixar had the Good Dinosaur, but nothing like this.
Yeah, but that was a cartoon and all that. So, a live-action dinosaur, like, they have...
They're the winners. But they also combined, like, the logo. Like, they actually made they made an amusement park for dinosaurs that you actually wanted to go to. Like, come on, we always wanted that Explorer or that Jeep.
God,
who wouldn't want to buy a Jeep Wrangler and just paint it like the Wrangler in Jurassic Park?
I see them all the time on the road. There's a couple on Long Island. There's a Jeep. I had another friend that had an Explorer.
I remember that.
Like that. Yeah, I mean, people do it all the time. This is a huge movie for a lot of people. The cultural impact is just incredible, and I'm just so happy we're getting more. They're not as good as the first, but you know what? It's still more Jurassic Park.
How do you top perfection, really? So we're going to be ranking all these movies as we see fit, and obviously this is the first video, so this will be number 1 for now. And I can't imagine it getting past, but hey, you never know. But Matt, why don't you show them that 4K copy you got?
Right. Physical media with Jurassic Park has been a big thing. There's so many different releases, and I think this is going to be the final, for me at least, unless we get 8K, but I don't think so. But this is the 4K box set. This has 1, 2, 3, and World. But this is a beautiful set. It's got that hard, like, cardboard stock that Arrow uses. It's got like a reflective look to it. It's
like just lifted too, like kind of the logo.
Yep, and it's beautiful. And then you open up inside, and then we got all the movies. You got Jurassic Park on 4K, then you have the bonus features on Blu-ray, then we move over to Jurassic World, and so on and so forth, and you get the bonus features on Blu-ray on all of them. And then I think there's, so that's just a nice picture. And they even used the original because they even know it's the best. This is a fantastic set. Now let's talk the disc.
Yeah, because
you have the same set, right?
Yeah, I have the exact same set, and I thought it was a beautiful 4K. I really did.
Actually, I bought this after you because I saw yours. I was like, oh my god, and this is like right around the time when I first started upgrading, because I have the Blu-rays, and I was like, I'm not upgrading to 4K, I'm not doing it. And he's like, it's worth it, just get a couple that you really like. So I had to have the Jurassic Park set, I got the Batmans, and I think the Matrix was my first Blu-ray to 4K upgrades, and I'm so glad I did.
And hearing that soundtrack just go through your speakers, oh my god. I didn't get to watch it on Matt's Sonos, but I wish I did, because I'm sure that was blessed.
It sounds incredible. It sounds incredible. It looks incredible on the OLED. It's a great disc. You know? I mean, it doesn't do the CGI. I mean, the CGI really isn't that bad.
No, the CGI is awesome in this. It's awesome.
Yeah, but I'm saying with the 4K, because sometimes 4K will ruin older CGI.
It does in its sequels, but not on this one.
Yeah, I mean, it's still, it looks amazing, it sounds amazing. I think it's a great 4K disc.
No, I'm going to echo that. I loved it, and it's definitely great. I definitely think if you can afford it, grab this set. But, actually, good news, Best Buy... Best Buy is releasing them all with Spielbergs individually. So if you just, which I actually did want. I didn't want the sequels back when this came out. They only released it in that box set, not individually. So if you waited, you just got lucky and you could just buy Jurassic Park. You have no reason to buy The Lost World, Fallen Kingdom, Jurassic World, or Jurassic Park 3. So... You can avoid them and buy what you want, so, you don't have to. But I do like this set.
I like having everything.
Yeah, Matt's a big set guy. I personally wouldn't have bought it, but honestly, it's one of the nicest looking sets, and I can clearly just recommend it. 10 out of 10 on this, too.
Yeah.
Yep.
The packaging, the disc itself, the visual, the audio, the bonus features. If every franchise did something like this, we would be golden in the collector's space, but they don't all do it, but they did it here, and thank God, because this is a perfect set, in my opinion.
I wish that Steven Spielberg would have took note of this set and carried that over to the Indiana Jones set, which is not a great box set, but great discs. But anyway, we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk Jurassic Park, so make sure you guys come back next week where we will be reviewing The Lost World of Jurassic Park. And make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and tell all your friends.
Shooter!
Shooter!